How plateaus are useful? You all are aware. What is plateau? Plateaus are tablelands. Plateaus are the storehouse of minerals, example gold, diamond, and they are found mined from the African plateau. Iron, coal, mica is a mineral that are found in Chota Nagpur plateau. Like mountains, plateaus are very useful to us. They have cool climate and scenic beauty. They also help to enhance the tourism industries in India. Plateaus are formed by solidification of volcanic lava, are rich in black soil. Black soil is good for cotton and cane cultivation. Rivers which originate or flow to the plateau and not the irrigation but also help to generate hydroelectric power and Nagarjuna Sagar Dam on the river Krishna. Clear students, so these are about the usefulness of plateaus. Now we move towards the plains. Plain is the area where we people live. Clear students, mountains are the high at altitude and plateaus are the tablelands which are found at the tablelands less than the mountains. And next part is that plains. Plains are usually low-lying flat area with at least unevenness. Unevenness means they are smooth. Smooth terrain is there. The plains are leveled and have land running 100 to the part. Plains are very useful for agriculture. They are plain and leveled stretches of land running 200 to thousands of in kilometer. And plains are useful in agriculture and industrial development as plateaus are rich source of mineral resources. The most of the plains in the world have been formed by the deposition of sand, silt and fine particles of soil brought down by the rivers from the mountains or the plateaus. These fine soil particles deposited by the rivers are known as alluvium, which is very fertile for agriculture activity. Types of plains. Different types of plains are structural plains, alluvial plains. Structural plains are formed by the upliftment of continental shelf. Clear students, structural plains are formed by the continental shelf. Example, the Malabar coastal plain in India are the examples of structural plains. Malabar are found in the Western Ghats. Clear students, Malabar coastal plains are found in the Western Ghats. Then alluvial plains. Alluvial plains are in the northern part of India at the south foothills of Himalayas. They plains which are formed by the deposition of sediments brought down by the rivers from the high altitudes are called alluvial plains. So alluvial plains are formed by the deposition of sediments that are brought by the big rivers such as river Ganga, Brahmaputra, such as. And the plain formed by this river is called as Indo-Gangetic Plain of India, which extends almost 3,200 kilometers. Clear students? And this is the largest plain in India, found in the northern part of India. So alluvial plains are formed by the deposition of sediment brought down by the rivers. Next plain is glacial plains. Glacial plains are formed by the movement of glaciers under the force of gravity. Such plains are found in Canada, Siberia, etc. So in India, we don't find such glacial plains are formed by the depositions of the movement by the glaciers under the force of gravity, and they are found in US, Canada, Siberia, etc. In not in India. Coastal plains. Coastal plains are formed at the banks of the or the sea coast. They are formed due to deposition by sea waves. Example, coastal plains of eastern South America. Now, next part is and these coastal plains, we can take their examples, they are found in India also at the western and eastern coastal plains. Now, the usefulness of plains, how the plains are useful to us. Yes, they are very useful because we can live on the coastal areas only. The first and the foremost usefulness of plain is in agriculture. Plains provide the flat land for cultivation and fertile soil. Yes, because of plain only we can do agriculture activity. It provides flat land for the cultivation and fertile soil. About 85% of the world's agriculture produce is obtained from the plains. For example, Indo-Gangetic Plain, Havango Plain. Havango Plain is found, students, in China. Mississippi Plain in Egypt and Nile River are the world's best plains. Yes, these are the world's best plains where all type of facilities are possible, students. As we can take for example of our country only, India, the Indo-Gangetic Plain. They are found in the states of Bihar, Uttar Pradesh, yes, Punjab, Assam, and these are the most fertile places in India, and they are called as the granary house also. Same way, in the world they are Havango, Mississippi, Nile, the world's best plains. About 90% of the world's population lives in these plains because of the availability of fertile land and ease of the movement in all directions. Yes. So total of the 90% of the world's population is found in this plain region only. All the major civilizations flourished in plains. Dear students, so all the major civilization as we have studied the fourth chapter, the earliest cities, Mohenjo-daro, Kalibanga, these all civilization, Indus Valley civilization that have started at these river banks only. So the plains are very useful and industrial development also take place in the plains only. Now, the last topic of the chapter, that is disturbance in the landforms. Yes, students, disturbance. Although these landforms are the creations of nature, but the dawn of civilization on this earth, then man is dependent for the survival on them. People live in almost all forms of landforms. Yes, everywhere. See, you might have visited desert. People live there also. But what happens? The life is difficult or hard. And at the same time, if we live on the plain, our life is easy. We can take our example only. We are living in the cities of plains such as Ajmer, Jaipur, and same way. If you can compare the people who are staying in the desert area or hilly areas of Aravalli Range, we have both features in our state Rajasthan. Yes, see, mountain region, desert region, and the plain area. As our state, our district Ajmer, and the districts of hilly area can be Dungarpur, Banswara. They are hilly districts, and the desert region, Jaisalmer, Badmer. These are the regions of desert area. So if we compare, the life there would be harsh, difficult life comparison to our life. Dear students, so this was the distribution of the landforms. Now people live in almost all forms of landforms, but the most of them, but they mountains, plateaus and plains. These landforms have great bearing on man's life. A slight change due to earthquake, flood, or tectonic movement causes great damage to humans. On the other hand, man becomes greed in the name of development. It is tampering with these landforms because of the cutting down of forests, making highways in mountainous areas, disturb these landforms. we human beings need to find a way to coexist in this sustainable manner, because it's difficult if we don't stay togetherness. We have to find how we have to manage in this uh, terror also, terrific topography land surface, at the same time the plane surface. To manage our life, how we have to manage in both the land surface and the plain surface area. So life in hilly region and the plateaus is difficult and harsh also. But the life in the plain area is smooth. Industrial development also can take place in this area, students. Yes, students, so this was about the chapter, the major landforms. So here I